The challenger tonight for the House of Glory World Championship, Dijak.
Look at all that gold.
Feast your eyes.
Absolutely.
On Donovan Dijak.
He is not someone you outmaneuver easily. He is not someone you intimidate. He is not someone who plays games either. 6'7", walks into House of Glory with one goal, Jason, and that is to end the most dominant reign of Charles Mason.
One half of the Skyscrapers, the MLW Tag Team Champions, along with someone we just saw in Chicago only a few weeks ago, Bishop Dyer. Dijak walked out here draped in gold. He's got the chance to add one more title here tonight, but it's not going to come easy against the root of all evil.
Dijak, such an interesting competitor. A combination of your old school giant, colossal individual, but can fly, has the athleticism, the agility of a cruiserweight. Very dangerous competitor in Dijak.
Absolutely.
And for nearly 9 months, Mason has turned back every challenger, not necessarily by being better, but honestly, Jason, he is one of the most smartest guys I've seen wrestle in House of Glory. Ruthless, more willing to bend reality itself to keep that championship no matter what. He's ruled House of Glory with what can be described as a reign of manipulation, control.
A reign of terror.
Yes, calculated survival, but he's not a champion who's won clean lately, Jason. He's a champion who finds a way.
Very cunning. I think cunning is a good word for it. And Mason, yeah, I mean, to JD's point there, I mean, we saw him in the ring with Andrade El Idolo, and he took the easy way out. He took the count-out loss in that match, knowing that he would still hold on to his championship. That was last month, and then we saw what happened just a couple of weeks ago in Chicago against...
He's already in rare form tonight. Look at this.
Yeah, well, that's typical Mason.
She wrote a whole essay for him, and he didn't even read a word. I love it.
Typical Mason. But 2 weeks ago against the bounty hunter, Brian Keefe, faking an ankle injury. We actually
fell for it.
I'm embarrassed to say that I fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. I thought the man had a broken leg, and it turns out after the match had already been thrown away, he was fine. He was doing jumping jacks.
And you laughed at that, Doc. When I mentioned that before, you laughed at that.
Of course. That was brilliant. That was an excellent strategy in order to hold on to the championship. And Mason is just chock full of those kinds of techniques. Mason knows that you need to be willing to do absolutely anything in order to be HOG World Champion.
There is David Adams with the official call here for our main event. about his reign, Doc. He's backed that up. He's a master manipulator.
You know, for the past week, Charles Mason has been on vacation. He found out this morning that he would be defending the championship against Dijak tonight. And look at the confidence in our world champion, given that situation.
Yeah, not a lot of advance notice for him. He was sort of off the grid, found out this morning, and so that may work to his disadvantage here. I mean, is that, you know, potentially a big weakness for him in this match?
Any other man might be full of consternation, but not the root of all evil.
That's what it's
Charles
for right
Mason.
there, the House of Glory World Heavyweight Championship. There's the bell. We are underway. 272 days and counting for that man right there as the champion. A long list of victims that includes names like Mustafa Ali, Cedric Alexander, Desmond Xavier. I mentioned Andrade El Idolo. He shared the ring with him as well, but not above taking the low road to hold on to that title. You have to imagine that Dijak is well aware of that. He has it scouted and hopefully has some sort of game plan for it.
He does. Dijak's a hybrid powerhouse, combining that brute strength and agility that you rarely see with somebody that size. Limitless Wrestling World Champion since January. Former MLW World Tag Team, or he actually is the Tag Team Champion with Bishop Dyer, sorry.
Dijak demonstrating that power advantage already, just off the tie-up in this match.
Yeah, and we've seen Dijak here before. I mean, we've seen him in the ring with the likes of Mike Santana, Zilla Fatu, previously in HOG. In fact, 1 year ago is the last time we saw Dijak here in an HOG ring.
But look at Charles Mason not shying away from the literally tall task ahead of him. Maneuvering Dijak into the corner, using momentum, using leverage in order to match that power as the champion.
Dijak wanted a clean break here, and Mason, he wasn't interested.
Yeah, Mason now.
This is what he has to do. He's got to be aggressive with him.
Taking that small opening and getting as much out of it as possible as the champion.
See Dijak's power there.
Oh,
big elbow in the corner, another one. Mason's been in some wars, but this is going to be one tonight. Big backbreaker by Dijak.
Dijak already using that power to pummel Mason.
Wow. You can see the intensity on Dijak already, just like early moments here.
Like a mountain lion, using his agility off the second rope there was Dijak.
And Dijak, look, he grew up a big wrestling fan in middle school, made his debut on top of a parking garage at a kids festival for no money. He borrowed $1,500 from his brother. He took a second job selling dog food at PetSmart just so he could enroll in wrestling school. You think he wants it?
Yes.
I'd say so.
Absolutely. And for that big boot, and Mason dumps the big man over the top rope.
Dijak has wrestled everywhere.
Wow, he caught him.
He got caught. He got caught.
Choke slam on the apron.
A lot of people feel that Dijak was not given the opportunities that he deserved in his tenure in WWE, was not given the chance to show everyone what he can do.
Dijak now stalking Mason on the outside. Mason is the master manipulator, like I said. Oh, there's signature Mason. That water to the eye. And then that double stomp, my God, off the apron, right to the neck. Doc, Dijak's in trouble.
Once again, the champion taking that small opening, taking full advantage of it to deliver maximum punishment to his opponent.
Yeah, Dijak holding the back of his neck.
That's how you take out a man of that size, damage his neck.
This is a common theme we've seen all night tonight. Into that steel barricade, Mason is taking full advantage of the real estate out there.
Yeah, which we see him doing every single time we see him in one of these matches. I mean, he works well outside, more so than inside the ring.
And now Mason beginning to enjoy himself, finding himself in his happy place, causing suffering to his opponent.
And he knows he's getting in Nick Shin's face. He knows Nick Shin's going to be lenient.
Well, but he's not worried about being disqualified. We've established this already. He doesn't care.
No, he's kept the championship by
Dijak hung up on that guardrail.
By very cunning situations.
Because he knows he'll retain his championship if he gets disqualified. He doesn't care.
Dijak, I called him a mountain lion earlier. Well, Charles Mason would love to mount that carcass on his wall.
And Mason now takes well, big boot.
Wow, right to the jaw. He rocked him with that.
You can see his hatred for the HOG faithful outside.
Little misdirection on the part of Charles Mason there.
Mason rolls Dijak back into the ring now after some brutal damage on the outside. That big double stomp to the neck has taken Dijak out as Mason is ripping at the face.
Oh, what a neck ringer there by Mason.
That's a smart move after what we just saw.
Absolutely.
More major damage to the neck of Dijak. If Mason can herniate a disc, that could cause Dijak to lose all power in his arms.
You can see the fighter Dijak is, even on one knee.
Well, I mean, Dijak he's 6'7" from his knee there, basically. I mean, he's not a normal man.
Look at these shots. Mason's backed onto the ropes. By the jaw, look at fish hook. That's a big time clothesline there as Mason goes for the cover, hooks the leg. 2 count. And who relishes his work.
Unbelievable how Mason is capable of dishing out that kind of punishment to such a larger man. Mason just
nails on the skin.
And he licks the fingers.
Sicko, this sick bastard.
Mason has so much control over his body that he is able to attack with maximum intensity at all times.
Well, you want to be the world champion, that's what it takes.
Big knife edge chop.
He knows it. He is. I mean, I'm kind of surprised. I've got to be honest with you that he has been this dominant over Dijak, who clearly had the size advantage coming into this match.
All it took was one move, Jason. That double stomp was unbelievable, devastating. Doesn't matter how tall you are. It's going to look at this.
Fighting him on the head.
Now Mason relishing the taste of his opponent's suffering. And Dijak seemingly at the mercy of the root of all evil right now.
Mason sent hard into the corner. Here comes Dijak.
Big boot there.
Figure 4 neck vice by Mason.
Look at the look on Mason's face.
Loves it. That's a great move, no matter how you look at it.
Absolute glee on the part of Charles Mason.
Sick smile.
He has done everything to target that neck and another fish hook. This guy is unbelievable.
Just savoring the pain.
As Dijak's biting that finger. Big back suplex, and I mean big.
He came down from a very great height.
That's enough to create some space here for Dijak as he's been tortured by Mason up until this point.
That digit of Mason looks like it's injured now from the clenched jaw of Dijak.
Well, I mean, when you have a 6'7", 265-pound man biting down on your digit, that's going to happen.
Mason's back up first, but so is Dijak. Wow, off the ropes with that elbow. Dijak's got a nice string of offense here. Mason doesn't see it coming. Big clothesline.
Dijak swings those arms like a mace at his opponent's head. What does Dijak have in mind here? Oh!
Overhand chop.
Just tearing the flesh off of the chest of Charles Mason.
Wow! The champion manhandled the challenger with a 2
He
count.
launched him halfway across the ring like he was nothing.
We don't typically see Charles Mason get
No.
launched like that.
No, we do not.
Dijak
And yet, the champion kicked out. Charles Mason is still in this match.
as you see here, look at the strength of Dijak.
Like a shot put.
Very rarely is Mason manhandled like that.
A caber toss.
A what?
Look it up.
Fireman's carry now by Dijak.
Airplane spin. Oh,
In nicely with the sleeper hold.
reign of terror applied.
Is applied. It's his favorite hold.
He's got that body scissors around the waist of Dijak, but see Dijak trying to fight out of this, which he does. Big fireman.
Death Valley driver.
Wow.
But you see Dijak clutching the neck while he was pinning Charles Mason, unable to apply full pressure to the cover because of the damage that has been done to Dijak's neck. I don't think Dijak is able to get full oxygen in from with each breath.
Uh-oh.
That's a big man to be ascending up there.
Yeah, but he's unbelievable up here.
He's going all the way up.
Oh my God. What does Dijak have planned for Mason?
A la Big Van Vader.
Moonsault!
Missile drop kick by Mason in the corner. Meteora. And then Mason's. Put a stop to it. He bites his nose.
Could not wrench Dijak into that Death Valley driver.
Big boot by Dijak.
Oh, but here.
There's Mason with the rolling Death Valley driver. Took advantage cover.
So adaptable is the HOG World Champion Charles Mason. And now, trying to lock in that reign of terror again. It's applied.
But Dijak is just too powerful. Look at that core strength. Look at the ring awareness. Backs him into the corner. Snap neck mare. Ooh, what a boot by Mason. And another one.
He caught him right on the chin with that. Mason's going to try again.
Dijak. Oh!
Mowed him down.
God. Mason doesn't know where he is.
Oh, he may be about to feast his eyes, and if he does, we're going to have a new champion. Here it comes.
Feast your eyes. Oh,
Mason blocked it.
Dragon screw, but Dijak's still on his feet.
Biting him again.
Shell shock. And what? Oh, Mason wants that pile driver.
Wow, he got him up and he drives him. Spikes him right on his head. Oh my God.
With all the damage to the neck, that's got to be it.
Wow, Jason, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That is completely unbelievable to me.
That is 265 pounds that came crashing down on the mat, compressing his neck, which Mason was working over earlier in the match. And somehow, Dijak found a way to kick out.
That was just instinct.
Dijak's desire to win somehow allowing him to will himself to get the shoulder.
All that weight coming down on his neck.
I think he's 6'6" now.
I don't believe Mason's going for this tombstone now.
Maybe 6'5".
Even more damage to the neck. He can't get him up. That's a 6'7" frame. He's trying to get up in the tombstone. Dijak.
But how much does Dijak have left in him?
Nothing.
Blistering chops from Charles Mason.
Another fish hook by Mason.
Oh no!
Dijak with the throat.
Goozle applied. Oh, but Mason's got the fish hook.
Fish hook in his mouth and a big choke slam down.
With the sit out.
Is this it? Wow!
Unreal resilience by Charles Mason, able to kick out there. Dijak wants feast your eyes. If he hits it, that's it.
Reign of terror. I don't believe this.
Dijak looks like he's fading. Still on his feet, though.
He's still on his feet, though.
Yeah, but Mason, with all that weight on top of him, how much of this can Dijak take?
Look at Dijak power him up again.
Charging toward the corner. Oh! Mason right on top of his head.
Again, Mason right back to the reign of terror. Oh, and Dijak is fading. Dijak is fading.
Oh, Mason's got to watch that his own shoulders aren't down on the mat because Dijak's going 99. Look at the look in his eyes.
Can he reach for the rope? Can he reach for the rope?
It's his only chance. But those arms are starting to go limp.
He's fading.
Just one finger on the rope. Can he get it? And he does.
That was pure instinct. There's no way Dijak knew that that rope was there. Dijak might still be out.
He's out. He's out.
I mean, if Mason wouldn't bother with Nick Shin, he could finish him off right here. Where's he going?
Why? Why is he going to the outside?
Asking for something.
Desperate times call for desperate measures here for the champion.
He had him beat.
He did. I don't know why this is necessary.
He's out. I don't understand this at all. Dijak slowly rising back to his feet.
Mason measuring with that chair. Nick Shin gets in his face.
What is Charles Mason thinking here? What machinations?
Super kick by Dijak, and Mason goes down. Now Dijak sets his eyes on the chair.
Yeah, but if he uses that, he's going to get disqualified. He's got to be very careful. Nick Shin's telling him, don't do it.
Did Mason just introduce that chair to tempt Dijak like the serpent he is?
Look, Mason's begging. He's begging.
He wants him to.
Yes.
I think you may be onto something. This may be part of a strategy here on Mason's part.
Mason wants Dijak to commit the sin.
Dijak won't do it.
Oh, right to the throat goes Mason.
What has he got? He just pulled something out of his sights. He's choking him.
Look like piano wire.
What are you talking about?
He's choking him.
Mason's got the reign of terror applied.
He can't see it because his arm is blocking his view. He can't see.
Can't see what?
Mason is choking Dijak. You gotta be kidding me.
Look at Dijak he is out. His eyes are open. There ain't nobody home. Look at that. There's the evidence.
What is that?
Oh, I didn't realize that Dijak had a necklace.
Oh, yeah, you didn't realize.
Get the hell out of here.
Some interesting jewelry.
Charles Mason finds another way to win. And now Nick Shin sees the evidence. It was obscured there. You see his arm.
We can't see from that angle.
Nick Shin has no chance of seeing it because Mason's arm is in the way.
We both saw him pull something.
Wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Well, Nick Shin has the evidence.
Nick Shin talking to David Adams
Hold on
right
a minute
now.
here. What is the ruling on this?
The match is over. Charles Mason already won. What?
Wow, justice has finally prevailed.
Well, I don't know about justice because he may have won by disqualification, but still, HOG World Champion is that man right there, Charles Mason. Yeah, you call that justice. Yeah, Mason, he knew exactly what he was doing when he introduced that chair. He had this whole thing planned out. And look at the smile on his face. Oh,
Look
wait a
at
minute.
Dijak!
Whoa, hey, this is uncalled for.
Your eyes! See, that's what should have been the end of the match, Doc, right there.
What does he want? He got his reverse decision.
And if it was, that would have been the ending scene.
Next time, you earn it.
Wow, Charles Mason finds a way to hold on to that HOG World Championship. But somehow he keeps finding ways.
It sounds like this is not the end between Charles Mason and Dijak, though.
HOG. 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 HOG.